Hello, welcome everybody here, watching it live, watching it later. Exams started on 9th of this month. It's now 26 plus 1. That means exams ended yesterday. And I think all of you must be so sure that that was the number of attempts, that's the estimated marks we are going to get in the examinations. But not only tier 1 is going to get us selected, we need to work hard and harder, I should say, for tier 2 as well. We started the channel for all of you who were comfortable in English, not only for English, but also for the other subjects. We supported you the best we could for tier 1. Now we are here for tier 2 classes as well. You will have classes on YouTube free of cost for SSC CGL tier 2 examination going to be conducted pretty soon, but we have a time, I think, of 2 to 3 months, I estimate so. We will have classes, we will have batches and everything lined up for all of you here. Stay connected, that's all I can say. Here I am. I have with me Shefali ma'am for GS. I have with me Vipin sir for mathematics. I'll be putting what I can in English. She'll be putting what she can in GS and so on for Vipin sir. If we start with English, I think 18 to 19, in my opinion, we have the data. I'll mark you pretty soon. We have the data with the help of which we'll be marking you what's possible, what's estimated from all of you, not from us, from all of you. We have this data. We'll be discussing this pretty soon. But yes, before I say, on an average, every student had this conclusion because every shift is quite different. Level of English is different. It may be up to parajumbles, it may be vocabulary, it may be, say, error detection. Maybe English was easy in some shift. Mathematics was difficult. GS has always been difficult. Need not say anything about that. So if it comes to English, I would say 18 to 19, if you have attempted correctly, that should be a safe score. I repeat, when it comes to English, I think along with the help of the data given by all of you, 18 questions or 19 questions, if you have attempted correctly, you are safe. Let's head on to Shefali ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hello everyone. Hi, very good evening to all of you. So finally, SSC CGL Tier 1 has been done in all shifts, right? Now, what should be a safe score? So we have already analyzed, we have already did a survey, and in a case of GS, definitely a safe score must be 12 to 30. Should be a safe score in our general studies, because in our early shifts or in our early days of SSC CGL Tier 1, the exam was a little bit easy. It was easy to moderate, but so on, or day after sometimes, or basically in our last shifts of SSC CGL Tier 2, the exam has been shifted from moderate to little bit difficult. So definitely for GS, it is a 12 to 30. Now, let's talk about some maths.
Thank you, ma'am. So if we compare 2024 exam to 2023 exam, then we find it a little bit tough, or we can say little bit moderate, right? Because in 2023, the exam was very easy. And of course, the vacancy was also less. In 2024, the vacancies is more. And if we talk about the shifts, the total questions were asked in easy to moderate level, right? If we talk about the safe attempt, so when we study the exam conducted from 1st to 26, right? So in all, we can say that the safe attempt would be 17 to 18 question, right? Because we find somewhere tough for calculative point of view, right? From concept point of view, this is totally resembling to PYQs, right? But when we talk about the calculation point of view, it was little bit tough. According to the students, we have done real analysis, real data has been collected from the students who had taken exam, and all these students belong to olive board team, right? We have mentored them in a very good manner. So we can say that the safe attempt is 17 to 18 from my point of view, right? Ji,
Kapil
ma'am.
sir.
Kapil sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your words. And the same we had discussion with our faculty of reasoning also. He's not present right now. He's having a live class right now. So he did the same. He said the same. Some 17 to 18 or say 19 marks were expected to be in reasoning also.
True.
I'll be answering your comments as well. Somebody said like Please conduct English classes also on this channel. They have been conducted, they will be conducted. Stay connected. That's the only thing I would say right now. Stay connected, to be honest. Yes, of course, we will discuss all these things. So I conclude all these things and mark the safe score, what we think is correct, what we think should be there, what you have given us should be there. So in English, it should be 18 to 19 if I say. In mathematics, it should be 17 to 18, somewhat 17 to 19 in reasoning, and GS, as may marked 11, 12, 13, somewhat we should have. Some students mark 8 also in GS, some go up to 14 and 15 as well. We have AAO examination, the cutoff of which is not going to be 135 or 37, has always been say 166 and 75 and such. If we conclude all these things and talk about the overall safe score, what we assume is should be 130 to I think 132. Let's see what happens, because as ma'am marked, as I said in the beginning of this video, not all shifts are the same. We have some variations in the exam level as well, in the subjects as well, individually, in the topics as well. So we get the normalization, and after which we get the overall cutoff for all of us. Some students may get a couple of marks additionally. It is also possible, it has happened before, that some get their mark deducted as well. But overall, the score we think should be this. Now let's head on to some analysis what Olive Board has conducted with the help of all of you, which shows this is something we have from all of you. There is another form in this video as well. Stay connected, go through all these things. We will work together as we have in the past also. This is something we have got from all of you, and that's what we can show with the help of data. I hope you can easily see that. If it is not available, let me show. Just a sec, please. I think it must be clear now. So if we talk about the overall candidates we had, the number is shown, doesn't matter. Let's see how many of you think your score is going to be between 121 to 130. And approximately 1,000 students at Olive Board assume their score is supposed to be in 121 to 130 road. Some 1,000 plus students, we will have the percentage overall later on, assume their cutoff score, their estimated score is going to be between 130 and 140. More than 1,000 students also assume their score is supposed to be between say 141 and 150. More than 400 students and hundreds of students are estimating. Of course, they must be preparing for AAO, I think, 160 and plus. Some are there who have marked more than 160 as well. God bless all of us. In this case, some 31% students, if I say, range between 121 to 130, because not everyone, I repeat, not everyone who is appearing in the examination has prepared for months or for years. There are many students, the total number of forms are 37 lakhs this year. 37 lakhs this year. Vacancies are 17,700 something. So not all get selected. Meanwhile, there are many students who just appeared in the examination, who didn't prepare them, say, for the whole months or years. We have a batch for all of you. Stay connected here. So that was the analysis. If I say 31% students between 121 to 130, say 28.9% students between 131 to 140, some 27% students between 141 to 150. The data shows a lot more about all these things. Heading on, if you compare all this in terms of category, we have comments right now as well. Thank you. People who are commenting that we also filled the data. Somebody commenting, speak in Hindi. This is not that channel, brother. I can speak in Hindi. That is my mother tongue. But okay, let me say something to you. Yesterday, we had the same on the Hindi channel, not marked Hindi, SSC Coaching by Olive Board. And to your surprise, more than 25 or some 30,000 students have watched that video so far. I request you to go through that. Everything has been marked quite carefully. I request you to go through that. This is the English medium one. When we talk about category, like the cutoff of general specifically, say OBC, say EWS, SC, ST, physically handicapped and such, we get the same data from all of you, what you have marked. In general, the record count was 1680, so some 37.5% students are from general. If we talk about, say, OBC, more than 1,500 students are from OBC, making a count of some 34%. EWS category candidates are 704, some 15%, and same goes for SC and ST with a ratio of, I say, 300 plus and 200 plus, 7.7% and 5%. If we talk about how many of you have prepared at Olive Board and are willing to prepare at Olive Board, that's the data. Some of you are preparing from different say channels from YouTube, from paid classes across YouTube, across the internet. But yes, more than 1,000 and 1,500 students, I would say, are preparing or prepared themselves from Olive Board. We request all of you to show the same trust or the same level of trust for tier 2 examination as well. And my words shouldn't be biased and bigoted if I say we are not just targeting SSC CGL tier 2, we are targeting every single examination conducted by SSC. Okay, so this is the data. Many of you prepared from different sources, many of you prepared at Olive Board, showed trust at Olive Board. This is another one that we can show is, in my opinion, going to be beneficial for all of you. Here, this is the comparison of marks by Olive Board students versus the other students. And I think you can clearly see this graph. 121 to 130 people who are going to score are ranging here. We can, I think, clearly see this. A huge amount of data for 121 to 130, which is, I think, slightly less than the cutoff or the estimated cutoff, if we say. 131 to 140 is ranging between over there, say from 45% to some 65%. 141 to 150, we can have a clear percentage as well. This is 38%, 0.88. This is 28.53%. Okay. If we go for 150 or plus, 141 plus, it is somewhat such, and 150 plus is that. You can see the data reducing when it comes to 160 or 170 plus and such. While at Olive Board, thanks to all of you, the scoring data was 121 to 130, just I think 11%. It was 131, 140, somewhere around the cutoff is such. I think it is, yes, 29.63%. That was 17.28%. When it comes to 141, I think you can see the huge difference out here. This is more than, I would say, 20%. This is 33.58%. 1/3 of the students present out here, suppose that they're going to score between 141 and 50 marks out here. Congratulations from my side to all of you initially. You can see there are many students who are hoping for a better future. They are scoring, or they are supposed to be scoring 160 and plus marks, even 170, 190 plus also. So that's the level of trust. In my opinion, I would definitely say you have showed us out here. Please show the same for tier 2 examinations as well. Would like to conclude with my words. This is not the end, that you stayed here for tier 1. We just started, but we have just started. We have not finished yet. We will be here for all of you for tier 2, conducting every class in English, not only just English, but also say mathematics, quants, GA and GS in English. Heading on to ma'am, she will mark you something about the upcoming classes on YouTube. Apart from YouTube, full-fledged batches that will have curated content for all of you for CGL tier 2 examination. Ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. So again, finally, we have a safe score and the numbers are 130 to 132. So if you are around these numbers, definitely you should prepare for SSC CGL Tier 2. Now, SSC CGL 2 Tier 2, for SSC CGL Tier 2, we have a courses in complete English medium, and the courses are, first of all, especially for a Tier 2 part, just a minute.
No problem. Saving time, ma'am. I can show those.
Sure.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. I can show those. These are the courses. You can go to the courses section on the app, on the web, and scroll down. You will see English medium courses, SSC and Railways. Here you have, ma'am can continue. Here you have a couple of courses for SSC CGL so far. We will have many such, targeting those students as well who just appeared in the examination. They were not that fluent when it comes to all the subjects, or say a single subject, and couldn't score pretty much. But when we have a complete preparation for 6 months and 8 months, we will also be in the list of 140, say 150 or more than that. Ma'am, up to you.
Sure. So we have a SSC CGL Tier 2 course completely in English medium. It's a crash course for SSC CGL Tier 2. Now, the batch start date is 1st October. So definitely you can opt this course by just clicking on a subscribe or enroll. Now, the another course, if you are preparing for or if you are targeting for SSC CGL 2025, definitely we have a foundation course in which each and every subject and every topic concept will be discussed with previous year question and with a topic MCQs. Definitely, you can take a SSC Foundation Mission 2025 if your ultimate targeting year is 2025 for SSC CGL. And if you are targeting for Tier 2, you can opt this SSC CGL Tier 2 course, right? And if you are also preparing for RRB NTPC, and you can also take this RRB NTPC CBT1 and CBT2 English medium course. So these are the English medium course. And from Monday, the timing of my class is 1 p.m. regularly from Monday to Friday on, especially on YouTube on a same channel. Right. Now over to Kapil sir, please.
Yes, ma'am. One thing more I would love to show that when you open Olive Board this time, you have a sale. You can get, say, 48% off, if I'm not wrong, on every SSC subscription using the code FEST. I think it is visible. It should be visible here. Yes, using the code FEST, one can grab 45% off on SSC subscriptions. So those who are willing to buy the courses for, say, CGL Tier 2, say the Foundation 1, you can get 45% off plus 4 months extra validity. Don't forget to use the code in order to buy the subscription or when you buy the subscription. At the end, we would love to say, in the evening, we have another session. Stay connected. And people who haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. There is going to be a lot more for all of you here. We are not just promoting batches, we are marking. We will be taking classes here on this channel for free as well. We have taken, if one is new here, he can watch the SSC Coaching by Olive Board channel, the English medium one, if I say. We have been taking classes there since morning till the evening, if I say. The classes start there from 7 a.m. up to 7 p.m., if I say. So stay connected. People who haven't subscribed, do subscribe to the channel and do share the channel as well. Do share the videos as well if you feel comfortable. Your doubts will be taken care of. Don't worry. In case you have any objection, you can drop your doubts. We'll be happy to answer now. In case you have another description and another problem, I'm sorry, you can drop your doubts later. We'll be happy to answer those as well. Anything from your side, waiting and then going ahead. Some are saying we have 110 marks from SC category. I think you can be safe, depends upon your shift. If you are from SC category, you can be safe. You should be safe in my opinion. Get ready for CGL Tier 2 because once you start preparing yourself, once you start the preparation, it will never go in vain. It will always be worth, probably this year, probably next year. Why qualify for TA or say this category? Why not for income tax department? Why not for custom duty? Why not for MEA, Ministry of External Affairs and such? And they are not qualified in just 6 months or say 4 months. So get ready for the mains this year, for the next year as well, in order to improve your score, say improve your grade pay as well. Awaiting for your classes. Thank you so much. You were the first one who commented here. Awaiting for your classes on both YouTube as well as Olive Board. Would love to see you on Monday at 7 in the evening. I make sure, would love to see you on Monday here for free on YouTube at 7 in the evening for sure. Thank you so much for the encouragements and support. Any other comment I'd be happy to answer. It should be around 100 if I'm not wrong. Should be around 100. We'll mark you with better data next time we come across. Okay. So finishing this session now, happy to see you here. Do subscribe. Would love to see you in the classes as well. Thank you so much. Ma'am, if you wish to say anything.
Sure. Yes. Okay. So we'll meet you on Monday onwards, 1 p.m. as well. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Don't forget to share this channel. So.
And one more point for maths classes, this is free of cost and this is free on our channel. And this is going to be start from Monday onward at 5 p.m. So please come and do like and subscribe the channel. Thank you guys. Thank you very much and see you in the classes.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.